back to my podcast, Tap Into Your Mental. I'm Ebony B on YouTube. I'm here today just to basically talk about healing, grieving, different forms of healing. This is my second podcast, and yes, I know it's supposed to be weekly. I am late, but once again, I am on a journey. So just bear with me, and we can do this together. So this week, I want to just basically talk about a lot of things. Actually, I want to talk about the holidays. I want to talk to you guys about what I've been going through. Just conversation with wine, because I need wine today. Conversation with wine. So basically, I want to start by saying happy holidays. Even with those who are going through the journey of peace, healing, grieving, celebrating life, not celebrating life, happy holidays, because at the end of the day, we make it what we make it. Life is life, and right now. So let's talk about it. The first thing I want to talk about this week is forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. I'm the type of person that is not quick to forgive, not easily forgotten, but I am that person who has to really pray on forgiveness. In a healing process, there are plenty reasons you ask God to forgive you. You ask God to forgive you. Basically, because, say for instance, myself, I lash out. We talked about my spiritual warfare, but my spiritual warfare, I lashes out. Even if it's not with no other person, it's me and my God. When I am alone, when I'm in my shower, when I am in my closet, my room, I lash out. Even in my car. Lately, it's been deeper than I want it to be, and that's why I say forgiveness. I ask God every day for grace, peace, forgiveness, because I don't understand. I'm not going to cry on this podcast today, so excuse me. But what it is I don't understand the whys, the what happened, the how could you. Even with those who are not grieving, that is following some type of healness, want to know why's the things that they're going through. If you understand what I'm saying. So I have to constantly ask, because I curse out, I scream out. I don't understand, how could this have happened? Why would, but then I also have to humble myself. And please look up the word humble. I have to humble myself because I am not the only person that has lost a child. I am not the only person that do not understand what's going on. Like, these are our babies. These are our kids. My daughter was in a car accident, and yet and still I wanted somebody to blame. She was in a car accident with her boyfriend. He was the driver. I wanted to blame him. I wanted to blame her. I wanted to blame the car people. Like, it is so much that I just had running in my head constantly, making up my own stories. Like I said before, rumination, negative thoughts stored into your brain that runs wherever it want to runs to, which is the devil. It is the devil. But it goes there. I put myself at the scene and I wasn't even there. I put myself in her seat and I wasn't even in her seat. So that is my biggest issue that I've been facing these last few months, of me forgiving. Don't even know who who it is that I'm forgiving, but I'm me forgiving and asking God to forgive me for my battle, my constant against. It's I'm not gonna say I don't have faith, but I am fighting. I'm fighting. I'm a PK, and God knows my heart. So when I am sitting here and I be talking to my dad all the time because listen, he's in a line of preachers. My big mom, my uncles, my dad, you know, and I'm constantly talking to him because he kind of make me feel a little bit more comfort, I can say. You know, when we're talking about my spiritual warfare, he kind of know the right words to say to me. He kind of know, you know, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, cause he's there front line, and I thank him. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. So you know, you guys, please comment. Let me know who you forgiving. Are you asking for forgiveness? Are you in this battle? Because it is hard to forgive people that have hurt you, harmed you, made you feel a certain kind of way. So comment. Let me know. Let me know. We can forgive them. We can try to forgive them together. It's not easy. It may sound easy, but it is not easy at all. The second thing I want to talk about is, what is the purpose? After all this is said and done, what will be our purpose? What's next in line for us? For me, I can say I don't know. I don't know. I don't know my purpose. I thought Yasmin, which is my daughter's name, was my purpose. To raise her, which I did. Beautiful young woman in the background. Like, I did my job. I did my job. Even after all of this, I thought that I did not do my job. Like, how in the world, you know, how, why, when, where, like, how did I drop the ball? How did I mess this up? But at the end of the day, this is God's will. I did my job. So now I no longer feel as if, you know, I have her as my purpose. I have to figure out what my purpose is. Because it's like, if we don't have purpose in life, we don't have nothing. And that's where the depression sits in at. For me anyway. For me anyway. If I have a constant fear of not having a purpose or a reason to get up in the morning, do my job, be the best that I can be, I'm gonna be wasted. I'm gonna be in the bed, under the covers, crying all day, which trust me, when I say I cry every day, all day, I do, but I wake up with the purpose to say, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to get up. Now I am asking, and I am in a prayer mode to say, hey, what do you want? What you want me to do? Where do you see me at this particular time? Because Yasmin was my only daughter. That means my priorities was her. Everything she had going on. Even as an adult, I was a paranoid parent who called her every day, talked to her every day, all day, because that was my purpose, I thought. God saw something different for me. So, I don't know exactly what my purpose is. I'm kind of hoping that this podcast is my purpose. I'm kind of hoping that I can reach other people. We can talk together. We can, you know, try to figure this out together. Once again, what's your purpose? What do you think your purpose is? What do you want your purpose to be? I have a lot going on in my life. Also, I have lost quite a few family members since Yasmin passed away. An aunt, a grandfather that I love, oh my God, dearly. When I say I miss him, I miss him. My cousins have lost son. One of my cousins have lost a son. Schoolmate has lost a son. Another schoolmate lost a daughter, and this all within 5 months. 5 months. So I am on a really big journey. Listen, I need all the hands, the help, the prayers. I just need guidance at this point, and I want to guide other people. I want to help. I want to help somebody else. I think that is my main focus, is to help somebody else right now. So let me tell y'all, I was in the store the other day and I saw a book. This is the book that I saw. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is the book that I saw. It says Prayers Promises for Depression and Anxiety. Okay, listen, pick this up. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some type of, I ain't gonna say clarity, but I will say some acknowledgement. You know, something that'll help you. So pick this up. It's nice. It's a nice read. You have keywords. I keep going to grief. Okay. And at the end of that, it also asks you a question. And be honest. Be honest with yourself. Because only you, listen, you can put stuff in this book and don't nobody else have to see it but you. So if you have something going on, go ahead. Be honest with yourself in your book. Pick it up. I think it was Hobby Lobby. So you guys, it's the holidays. The holidays are rough. Oh my. Listen, Thanksgiving for me and my husband, it was rough. It really, listen to me, it was rough. The crying. We actually went out of town. We went out of town, which I don't go far. I live in Georgia. I went over to Florida because I plan on moving there, so I kind of go quite often. But we went to Florida because that's my relaxing place. Even though we have memories there, we have a ton here. You know, 23 years of memories here in Georgia, but in Florida, my family would go like 3 times out the year. So we went and we spent Thanksgiving, me, my husband, and my 2 dogs. Because we didn't want to be a burden on our family members. We didn't want to have the sad face, the crying, and we didn't want people to look at us a certain kind of way. But we got through it. We got through it. We did a lot of praying, a lot of crying, a lot of whys. That why, we did a lot of that. We did a lot of whys because, you know, this is our first year without our baby girl. And every moment felt like we could not breathe. Like we was literally, I had planned, listen, when I go out of town, I have an itinerary. So I had got us tickets to the park for Thanksgiving. So we wouldn't have to eat the food and worry about none of that. We was just going to try to have some fun. Listen, we walked through the door. Okay? When we walked through the door, it was waterworks. I mean, crying. And I had to say, hey, is this what she would have really wanted us to do? Like, is this what it looks like with our family? Because we had a fun family. Like, we did things together. We did a lot of stuff together. And we had fun. So I had to ask my husband, like, hey, is this what, you know, she wanted from us? This not what she wanted. So we did end up having a decent time. We took the time out to give thanks. I most definitely did, because I give thanks for the 23 years that I did have, 23 years and 10 months that I had her in my life. And I still have her in my life. Listen, y'all, when I say her presence is all over, first of all, we ain't changed nothing. And her presence is deep because she was a very outgoing person. Like, you could hear her from across the street, but she wasn't but so big. So, we just, like I said, took our time, enjoy and end up enjoying ourselves, but also had her deep in there in our hearts. So for you guys who are going through something, knowing that the holidays is rolling around or Thanksgiving just rolling around, sometimes you just have to give thanks. You know, I don't know if I said it on the first episode, but I have thank you God for 23 years wrote on every mirror in my house. Because when I am spazzing out, it keeps me calm. It keeps me calm. So I did. I wrote on the mirrors in lipstick, red lipstick. Thank you God for 23 years, because I'm very appreciative for all 23. Hey, she was my ride or die. So, you know, I gave thanks and end up saying, okay, for Christmas, we'll be at home. We'll celebrate with family. We're going to try to suck it up and be a part of the festivities. I mean, true enough, sorry. My mind is not there to celebrate, but I'm going to try to celebrate. I really am going to try to celebrate Christmas. It is what it is. Listen, there's nothing that we can change in this world. Excuse me, if it's meant to be. I am learning that. I was the type of person that have planned out the next 5 years of her life. On June 3rd, it changed everything. There's no plan. I can only say that I want to do X, Y, and Z, but this is God's world. We're going off what his plan is. We don't know what's going to happen for Christmas, you know. So I'm just saying what I want to do, but you never know. I don't know, y'all. I'm really hoping that we can get this podcast together. I really want to hear from a lot of people. I have actually met a couple of people by incident. That's so crazy, by incident, that has lost a child. And end up talking to them. I met a lady by the name of Miss O'Connor, I think her name is. And she worked for Douglasville Courthouse. Well, that was her last day, the last time I talked to her. But she lost her daughter last year to cancer. And I didn't know her. She didn't know me. I had to handle some business at the courthouse. So she ended up knowing about my daughter. And we talked. And it's really, it's sad that we get together based on death, but it was nice to have a conversation with somebody who knew how I felt, you know, or had my feelings. Also, I went on a retreat, women's retreat, birthday retreat, and I spoke with my cousin-in-law. She also lost a son to a car accident almost 2 years ago. And we actually sat down for hours. We talked for hours. When I say she gave me she gave me a lot. That night she really did. We talked about my spiritual warfare. We talked about how she was so strong that she did so much stuff that I could not do. I had to explain to her that it took me, June, July, August. It took me 4 months to read my daughter's death certificate. My husband will handle that business. He'll send it off. He even picked up the death certificate. But I, personally, myself, could not do it. It was way too much for me. But when I did, I felt a little better. I did. I felt so much better. So I have been talking to people that, you know, very helpful. I have been reaching out to others that are going through their own journeys and their healing process, not even with grieving or losing a child or losing a parent or anybody, just someone that needs healing. Like I explained to you guys before, like healing now, we all need healing. At some point, we all need some type of healing. There's people out there that been laid off this year during the holidays. That's a journey of its own. Do you know the expenses that's going on out here? That's his own journey. So that is, there are people out here that are every time I see the news, it is somebody that's hurt, getting hurt, got hurt, passed away. Like it's just that deep. And that's why I say different forms of healing, your own journey, your own thought process. What do you really think about the way of the world? I'm quick to say life is lifing. Because for some apparent reason, it is. It most definitely is. Some of us can't even get through a day without harassment. Some of us can't even get through the day without worry. Like, that's another word for me. Worry? Oh, that's big. That's a big word. That's a big word. I'm always worried about something, which makes my anxiety be up here. Okay? My anxiety is to the roof. Because if I'm not worried about the economy, if I'm not worried about my family members, I'm just always at some point of worrying about something. And trust me, I do know. Worrying is a sin. But you tell me in the comments, how do you go without worrying about something? I don't care what it is. It could be your car, your family, your dog. Like, worry is out there. The worry is out there. At some point, I want to talk about the peace. Are you at peace? Are you happy with what you have going on in your life? Are you content with what you have going on in your life? For me, I'm trying to get there. I'm asking to get there because I do want to be back at peace. I'm not saying I was this person that was out here just jumping up and down and hooping and hollering, but I had some form of peace, and right now I don't have any. So I can say I am fighting for that peace. I think everybody need peace. Everybody need peace. I would never wish nothing bad upon somebody else, especially peace. Peace of mind, all of that. Peace in your heart, all of it. Even when you're sick, you don't have peace. Even when you're going through an illness, you don't have peace. So I will say this, to ask for peace is to ask for it all. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. My daddy speak big over peace. He be like, baby girl, I just want you to have your peace. Even when I'm arguing, I'm upset, baby girl, I just need you to calm down because... And I understand it. Trust me. I am happy. I'm back. I'm gonna send this. Listen, I'm putting this on YouTube as soon as we done. I edit. It's going on YouTube because it's been 2 weeks. I actually recorded, but I didn't like the camera, and I bought a new camera. But right now, it's a lot with this podcast. Trust me when I say it's a lot with the podcast. But I am getting it together because I do want people to comment, subscribe to me so we can get this going. I need subscribers. I need y'all to comment. Tell me how you feel. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about some of the comments. I had a young lady that commented last time I posted something, and I appreciate her. I do. I want all the comments. I want to talk about all the things. I want to talk about happiness. Listen, if you happy, I'm happy. Listen, I want to see you happy so I can be happy. Okay? I don't want this to just be sad, sad, sad. I want to talk about the good. I want to know how was y'all holiday. I want to know, how are you healing? Are you in a good spot with your healing? Are you fasting? Are you asking? What's your purpose? Are you forgiving? I really do. I really do. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable than I was before. Done changed my hair. Trying to add a little makeup on here and there. But at the end of the day, I got the conversation for you. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. So, by the way, when you pick up this book, let me know. Let me know what word gets you, and we could discuss the book as well. I'm down for that. We could talk about the book. And we can also have wine, and we can share and share and share. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for listening to me, because there's a lot to be said. This is a full-blown journey for me. And I need people. I need people. It's okay to say that. I need people. I need people to help me with my journey. I want to be helpful with their journey. Even if you're happy and you want to tune in and say, hey, Ebony, I am happy. So let me tell you how did I get there, because I would like to know how you got there. I am trying my best. This is a process for me. Listen, every day is a day. Every day is a struggle. Every day is me just saying that I can do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it right. I hear so much bad stuff on news. I don't stop looking at the news, you guys. I had to put a stop to it, because if it ain't one thing, it's another, and it's always got something to do with our babies out here. I have to stop listening to the negativity, because the women, these men are harming each other, and it's not right. It's just not right. And I can't get with it right now. Listen to me. When I say it's a lot of stuff I can't get with no more, plus I'm trying to get my mental back. Baby, I be forgetting stuff. I guess the sadness consumes you. So I have literally threw stuff in the back of my mind, and I have forgotten a lot of things that I need to know in my life. So at this point, I am trying to pick back up. I am trying my best. But you guys, once again, I would like to say thank you. Please, 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 please subscribe, comment, like, especially comment. Comment so I can talk to you guys. Comment so we can talk together. Comment so we can drink this wine and have a conversation. You get your wine, I get mine. We can do this. I'm going to figure out how we can even go live when you want to go live. If you want to go live, I'll figure it out. If you want to call me, I'll figure it out. Want to text, I will figure it out. Thank you for tapping into your mental. I love you guys. Let's